Hello, this is Amitabh, and I'm going to be talking about Shamitabh. Thank you. Dhanush stole the words out of your mouth. It's a first and must have felt strange on set playing someone else's voice. What do you think about that? I think that was part of the story, and that's the idea of the story. The story is that there are two individuals, each possessing a different kind of talent, and but how wonderful if they were to come together. So one has a voice, the other doesn't have a voice, and the profession that they want to pursue requires that he has a voice. So I give my voice to him, and how the two of them then progress in life together. And then, of course, the matter of ego comes in, and that's how the story then moves forward. But yes, if I had to give my voice to Dhanush, then it was known in the story. As this movie is about you, so did you sit with Balki from the beginning to iron out the corners, so to say, as no one knows better? I think it's always been the practice where artists sit with the writers and the directors to discuss a script. I think this is a very normal procedure. And yes, there are times when we have long discussions. Ideas are shared. Some are accepted, some are not. But I think it's all in the betterment of the final outcome. And that's a very natural process. You have risen to the occasion time and again. With Pa, now with Shamitabh. And then there's Wazir, where you play a paralyzed chess grandmaster. What is next in this procedure, in this level for you as an actor? I really wouldn't know. I hope there is, but I really wouldn't know. I would rather leave that decision to future makers, story writers, who may be kind enough to give me something which I may not have done earlier on, and make it challenging so that we are nervous as we are every day, so that we are insecure as we are every day. But that's how this profession is. So I can't think for myself, but I do hope that there are some that do. Does all work and no play make Jack a dull boy? You have one of the longest days in the film industry. Then there's extended family, social media. You're on day 2,000 plus, Twitter 1,500 plus, Facebook 800 plus. How do you do all this in one day? Yeah, I think that there is a stipulated time. In the morning you have to, go and do your gym. You're getting ready, going to the studios. You work there, come back, spend time with the family. Just before going to bed, you do your social media. And incidentally, Twitter is more than 1,700 now. It's not 1,500. Success and failure are two sides of the coin, called a given, an exhaustive career. Does a film not doing well still have repercussions in your mind? Do you feel insecure about it, or how do you feel? No, I'm not. And I think the insecurity comes from the fact that you don't know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. You may not have a job, you may not be working. Age does these things to you. Your prime is over. You know that you're never going to be at that spot again. You have to step back. You have to accept your age and the fact that you're not going to be the most prominent person in a project. But if you have some work, and if you can do good, and if there are people that want to take you again, then that makes you feel secure. But at the moment, because of the situation you're in, you're not responsible for box office anymore. The box office is not going to sell because of you. It's going to be the biggest star, the youngest star, the more popular star. So you're just happy getting these roles. And at this age, these are the kind of roles you will get. So you have to contend with it. There will obviously be an insecurity, and I do feel insecure. But I think that it's good to have insecurity. I think it keeps you more interested in doing better every day, because you have that cloud of insecurity hovering over you. And in order to overcome that, you need to keep working, keep trying to tell the audience or the people that you're working with that you're still capable of at least delivering the roles that come your way. In this film, Shamitabh, what do you think is the learning for you? Well, firstly, this is a very unique storyline. It's a plot that perhaps hasn't come on Indian cinema before. For me to be associated with it, I feel a great sense of pride and privilege. Balki has always thought of different ideas and plots for me, and I feel very honored that he thinks of me. Because I've withdrawn myself away from the film now after having completed it, I'm suddenly wanting to look at what we've done in a larger perspective. And I find that there were many layers within layers in the film, which never occurred to me while I was working in it, because I was more concentrating on my role. But I give all credit to Balki for having thought of something like this, to have put things in this perspective. And how wonderfully to use language, incidents, to express something which has perhaps a more profound meaning than just the entertainment. Well, thank you so much, and all the very best for the film. Thank you. Thank you.